The Senate will come to order. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Senators Baisley, Bridges, Buckner,
Excused.
Cutter, Danielson, Exum, Fields, Gardner,
Excused.
Janal, Gonzalez, Hanson,
Excused.
Henriksen, Jaquez Lewis, Kirkmeyer, Kolker, Liston, Lundin, Marchman, Moreno, Mullica, Pelton B, Pelton R, Priola, Rich, Roberts, Rodriguez, Simpson, Smallwood,
Excused.
Sullivan, Van Winkle, Will, Winter, Zenzinger, President Fenberg,
Excused.
Mr. President,
Let's do this. The morning roll call is 30 present, 0 absent, 5 excused. We have a quorum. Mr. Majority Leader, would you please lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance?
Thank you, Mr. President. Colleagues and guests, please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Approval of the journal. Mr. Majority Leader.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move that the Senate Journal of Tuesday, January 17th, be approved as corrected by the Secretary.
You've heard the motion. All those in favor say aye. All those opposed, no. The ayes have it, and that motion is adopted. Senate Services.
January 18, 2023, correctly printed Senate Bills 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, correctly revised House Joint Resolution 1006.
Introductions of resolutions. Will the clerk please read the title of Senate Joint Resolution 003.
Senate Joint Resolution 003,
We'll take a Senatorial 5.
Oh, you did it? Okay, sorry. No, it's all good. I just, doing other work.
That's right. We got you. As long as the work gets done. Introduction and consideration of resolutions. Will the clerk please read the title of Senate Joint Resolution 003?
Senate Joint Resolution 003, Senator Fenberg, Representative McCluskey, concerning the appointment of members of the Colorado Commission on Uniform State Laws.
Majority Leader Moreno.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move Senate Joint Resolution 3.
Is there any discussion? Mr. Majority Leader.
Thank you, Mr. President, and I request the resolution be read at length.
Wow, the first time we heard that this session came out of Moreno's mouth.
Senate Joint Resolution 3, Senators Fenberg and Representative McCluskey, concerning the appointment of members of the Colorado Commission on Uniform State Laws, that pursuant to Section 23601 Colorado Revised Statute, Senator Bob Gardner, Representative Mark Snyder, Carrie Tipper, Claire Levy, Ann McGeehan, and Joseph Whitfield are hereby appointed as members of the Colorado Commission on Uniform State Laws for terms of 2 years each.
Will the clerk please add Senator Hansen to the roll? Is there any discussion? Seeing none, the motion is the adoption of Senate Joint Resolution 003. Are there any no votes? With a vote of 30 ayes, 0 noes, 0 absent, and 5 excused, Senate Joint Resolution 003 is adopted. Co-sponsors. Senator Hansen is now added to the roll call. All right, Senator Roberts, Senator Liston, Senator Moreno, Senator Priola, announcements. And will the clerk please add now Senator Hansen to the roll call? Announcements. Senator Gonzalez.
Thank you, Mr. President. Colleagues, I do want to let you all know that we will be in the 271 today upon adjournment for what is considered to be day 2 of the joint judiciary SMART Act hearings. Due to the snow day yesterday, we will be rescheduling the items that were on the agenda for day 1 to a later date. And so we'll begin with the items listed for day 2 today, the 19th, as they were printed in the calendar. Thank you all, and looking forward to seeing you there.
Senator Priola.
Thank you, Mr. President. Members, tomorrow morning, JTC, Joint Technology Committee, is meeting at 8 a.m., room 352. There will not be free coffee and donuts, but if you want to show up and see what we're talking about on JTC, you're more than welcome.
Senators Pelton and Cleave-Simpson. And Roberts.
Thank you, Mr. President. Members, we had a snow day yesterday, so we weren't able to come up here and ask for more donations for the livestock auction. It's going to happen tomorrow. So we're raising quite a bit of money. We would like to see it. We still want to beat the House. We're still in the competition with the House, and we need to beat the House because we know we're going to be better than that, than raise more money for them, for the livestock auction. So this is for a good cause, and if you can give me some money today or even tomorrow at the latest, that would be great. Thank you.
Thank you,
Senator
Mr.
Pelton.
President. So where we had the day off yesterday, like Senator Pelton said, you can double your contributions today.
Yes.
And Senator B. Pelton misspoke. Give the money to Senator Roberts. He's kind of the keeper of the money, but livestock and youth are very dear to my heart, and this is a good event to support. So please reach in your pockets and spend what you can.
Senator Simpson.
Thank you, Mr. President. Echo my colleagues' comments and please help support really a important cause for young folks in agriculture. And come to the auction tomorrow. Great way to spend Friday afternoon. Look forward to seeing everybody there. And remember, it's your one chance to get your picture taken with the animal we purchased that doesn't include, for the first time like in 16 years, our good senator from Sterling.
Senator Bridges.
Thank you, Mr. President. Just a quick question for you all. I haven't had cash in my wallet for months. I don't remember the last time I wrote a check. Do you take Venmo?
What's Venmo?
Yes. All right,
We'll talk.
we'll talk.
Okay.
Senator Zinzinger.
Thank you, Mr. President. Members, just as a reminder, if you are heading to the SMART Act briefings, don't forget your green budget briefing summary book because we will be walking through that today. Thank you.
Majority Leader Moreno.
Thank you, Mr. President. Colleagues, just a reminder about your legislative portraits. If you were scheduled to take your photo yesterday, you have been rescheduled for today. And the folks who are scheduled for today will be taking their photo tomorrow. Mr. President, I request a senatorial 5.
Senatorial 5 has been requested and granted. Mr. Majority Leader.
Thank you, Mr. President. Colleagues, attention, please. I was given incorrect information. If you were scheduled yesterday during the snow day, your photo will be Friday. If you are scheduled today for your legislative portrait, it will happen as scheduled. Apologies for that, colleagues. I know you take your outfits very seriously, so just making sure that you look your best. With that, Mr. President, I move that the Senate stand in recess until 10 a.m. today. Colleagues, you do not need to return. We are simply reading bills across the desk.
You've heard the motion. All those in favor say aye. Those opposed, no. The ayes have it, and the Senate will stand in recess